Did y'all see Hijacked?
Yes.
Yes.
I did. Yes, I did.
Thoughts?
I liked it.
I did too.
I liked it. I'm curious
I
to
saw
see if
people
there's going to be a
shitting on
second
it.
season.
You won't.
You think that's it? One and done?
Yes.
Because they put season finale, not series finale.
Well, they probably don't know it yet.
Why?
Shit was a wreck.
You didn't like it?
I don't
The
get why.
last episode was the worst episode ever. It's
I
disgusting.
saw a lot of people saying that they were killing
It
the
was
last
real bad.
episode.
Why? Because you think
It
it
was
was too,
really bad.
You think it was too safe?
It made the rest of the series bad.
You think because they closed it? Like,
Look how they closed that shit, yo. Come on, yo.
I like that shit.
I liked it too.
I didn't. I still don't. I want to hear what the critique is. I didn't
Well,
get it.
the problem is spoiler embargoes. You know what I mean? Like, at what point is it, acceptable to start talking about a show, thinking that a lot of people might not have seen it, and so the more we talk about it, the more we'll reveal what actually happened at the end of.
Oh, so we should say spoiler alert here, right?
I guess we
Embargo.
Shut up.
I've actually seen that word used.
Thank you.
Okay.
Spoiler embargo. Like when the big Marvel movies dropped, the Russo brothers put out a statement and said, "Yo, it's a spoiler embargo for a week. Please, we're asking you, don't discuss it anywhere for a week." And people will do it.
The lady got up out of whatever seat she was in episode 6, shot the pilot in the fucking head, and then took over the plane.
Right.
And in the very next episode, they granted her amnesty, immunity, and everything over the phone in a matter of 2 seconds. She landed and was escorted to her family or wherever she was going.
That's what happened?
Ice and Parks. Y'all like that?
I didn't see the last episode.
Oh, thank
Don't
God.
tell me that's what happened.
Yes, that ain't all that happened.
No,
That
that's what
sounds
happened.
disgusting.
That is what happened.
You lying, dog.
That's what happened.
You lying.
No.
No.
They needed to save the
That standoff between Idris and Dude.
At the end, that part I didn't like.
That was
Very end, that was weird.
that didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
We didn't need that.
How did he get out of the?
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
That one
How
I
to get
didn't
out of the
get.
cuffs?
So you do understand some of the critiques.
Yeah, I
Yeah, but to
understand
say
that
this was the
Where's the bad guy that shot the nigga that was supposed to send the text? Where's he? They didn't close that either.
one. He made off, right?
who you talking about?
You don't know because they didn't show no
I'm trying to
more.
who you
Bad
talking
guy.
about.
That's why there's going to be a
So the
season
bad
2.
guys that got out of jail, one of them
Shot
killed,
the other one.
killed the other one.
Oh yeah. That's
And
that's
then
why
he
I
took
said
off
there
with
would be
the
a
other
se-
dude.
Yeah, that's why I said there
Oh,
would be
okay.
season 2.
Yeah.
Possibly because they didn't close that. They
Yeah.
left that open. So that story.
So they're off.
because he was a big time terror. Oh, I don't call them terrorists, but
Well,
whatever.
they're traffickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were really
Yeah.
high profile.
Yeah.
So that's why I said there is possibility for season 2
That is
because
true.
that story continues on. Might not be Hijack anymore.
What was the dude named Daniel? Or some shit? The one that was sending the text saying, yo, another body, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he killed the other dude that was
No.
reversed.
Spoiler alert.
Ish, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
We can't do this in real time right now. It's bad though.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We gotta watch it.
I think it's bad.
I didn't
I'm
say
not
I gotta
telling
watch it.
y'all to think it's bad, but that was a mess.
I liked it. I didn't
Slap in the face.
Yeah.
But
I
do
know it's
understand-
bad.
I do
That shit was
understand
only
your
7
point.
episodes. Where's the 8th episode?
See, that's what got me.
Where's the
I'm not
8th
used to a
episode?
7 episode series.
Apple was
if
like-
that's the case, just make that a movie.
It seemed like they
Give me a
just
12
rushed to
movie.
close that shit. That's what it felt like to me.
And the reviews are bad on it on the last.
on the
Yo,
last
if you
episode.
saying
Yeah,
that the
they're killing
lady
it.
that episode 6 popped the pilot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she could have ended all this and we wouldn't even have had 7 episodes.
Well, that's the way it looked, that she was going to end it.
Yeah.
With, crashing into fucking London.
Midtown London.
Yeah.
Or the middle of London. I was in Midtown.
But Idris
they-
was able to talk her off the ledge,
What you up?
which honestly was a little convoluted too.
Because they was going to land the plane in Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
So where was she then?
Well, what?
They literally had the fucking landing gear down
Right.
and they had to send it to like 9,000 feet.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
then
where was she then?
She was still sitting
She
in the
was
seat.
still sitting in her seat.
Which means her plan overall
It
wasn't
wasn't-
to crash into London.
No. She's not the. I'm trying not to spoil it for
All right,
you.
all right, I'll watch it.
Yeah, we
Can't
gotta
explain
yeah,
the
true.
show in
We
real
yeah,
time.
Okay, cool.
Just watch it, dog.
I am.
This nigga, funny thing though, he gonna tell me, yo, why you ain't telling me to watch it? I said, dog, you been watching the show every week. You know when it air? Why should I call you and say watch Hijack today?
I ain't know
Because Newark boys.
I ain't know it was the
I'm
finale.
not telling you. It don't matter. The
No,
show.
you signed the Newark boy oath. That means
don't
till death
matter.
do
The
us.
show come on
If you
the
know I
same
like a
day
show, tell me
every
when.
week.
That
Tell me when it's airing.
That nigga called me to curse me out about the ab roller,
Yeah. I was
but
hot.
ain't called me to tell me about motherfucking Hijack.
I called him bright and early too.
Early though.
Early.
Yo.
About 8:20,
Like-
8:30 in the morning.
Yo, what's up? Yo, dog. Yo, we gotta shoot a fair one. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yo, this ab roller shit fucked me up. I just bust out like I'm asleep, my nigga. I just started laughing like, ain't nobody tell you be He-Man. So for those of you that don't know, we bought in the ab, Corey Muscles ass bought in the ab roller that I was talking about, the ab roller that you get your abs right. So we all came in, we all took turns on the ab
On
roller
Patreon.
except for Mel.
I was in a dress.
And Ice wanted to show
Excuses.
off and did more rolls than everybody. And I told him in 2 days, it's going to hit like a ton of bricks. And that nigga called me on the phone at 8 in the morning talking about, yo, I really wanted to call you at 7, but I didn't want to wake you up.
I know the baby.
I
was
know you
asleep,
got the
what I'm
baby.
saying?
I didn't
So
want to wake you up.
Bro,
yo.
I
So-
was hot, dog. Like, I was hot.
That shit'll fuck
I'm
you
mad
up.
at him because if you don't bring that bullshit up, Corey don't bring it in.
True.
I'm worried about Corey, man. You all right, Corey?
Corey hit his whole face.
Fuck our sore little
And
stomachs.
he was dazed. We had to take like a 10-minute break for Corey. He looked up, nigga, saw
He had the
stars.
steak on his mouth for the whole rest of the day.
And Joe just folded his foot laughing.
Yo, he had a steak on his mouth. Yo, that's funny.
That shit fucked me up a little bit, but it felt good.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
it does feel good.
My shit hurt right now.
I couldn't laugh, breathe, nothing. Here go my girl talking about something. See, that's good. When you work out, you know that mean it's working. Now I'm mad at her.
So you guys going to continue with it?
No,
Absolutely.
I'm not doing that no more.
Look.
I may.
Nah, I bought him. I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
him.
I got one at the crib.
But
What
Mel,
y'all think?
no,
No, go ahead.
Because you had asked the question about spoiler embargoes.
Yeah.
What do you think there should be a grace period in talking about a show or something?
The reason why I got thinking about it is because, sometimes we hesitate to talk about stuff on here because we're worried, like, spoiler alert, et cetera, et cetera. So how long is the embargo? So I recently was, kind of on Instagram looking at Variety, and they're interviewing Sarah Snook, who played Shiv on Succession, because she's in the Beanie Babies movie.
She is. Yo,
right.
I didn't realize that was Zach Galifianakis and that he killed
You
that
didn't
shit.
know that was him?
Yeah, I didn't realize till like halfway through. I was like, wait, hold up.
He's so good.
Yeah.
So everybody, they're talking about Succession, and in the article and whatnot, and everybody under the comments is just like, thanks for the spoiler, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, Succession's been over for weeks now. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking to myself, like, how long does an embargo actually last? Like, in terms of, like,
1
everybody's
week tops.
collective idea.
1 week tops.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in
If
them.
you ain't see it in the week,
A week.
Yeah, sorry.
I personally don't believe in them.
Especially for a TV show of that magnitude, especially.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
A week.
See, and that's why I don't believe in it. Succession, a TV show of that magnitude, people are going to tune in and want to talk. We've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think the protection against the spoiler lies on you.
Yeah.
If you know we all are going to watch something and everybody's going to be talking about it on their social media platforms, baby, don't go on until you watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's much easier to blame everybody else. Say, hey, y'all spoiled this for me. Dog, you don't have to log on and read this shit.
Right.
People have been excited to hear how Succession ended. So people are going to live tweet the show. They're going to live jump online and do reaction videos and all that shit right after it airs. You do not have to see that, though. And I used to tell people that with Power. When Power first, when in its height, a lot of people watched it in the Stars app.
Yeah.
And the Stars app put the episodes up at midnight. A lot of other people waited until it actually aired on television, which wasn't until the following evening
8 o'clock.
at like 8, 9, something like that. So now the people that are watching it, waiting for these episodes, are live tweeting or, talking about what's going on. Oh, here y'all go spoiling it. Well, you know it's on.
Right.
You
Don't get
know
on social
people are going
media.
to talk about it. But it's much easier to just blame everybody else for ruining the shit than... if it's something I want to see,
Yeah.
and I know for a fact I can't see it like the first day, second day, I won't tweet. I won't even open that app.
Right.
Like, I have that restraint, though, because I'm not going to read a tweet and watch somebody ruin something. Even TV shows that I'm late to.
Yeah.
I was real late to Sopranos. And I was tweeting, I'm like, yo, I'm watching the show, but I won't even tell you niggas what I'm watching because I know what somebody would do.
I also think that spoiling is a little bit overrated.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Nah.
So,
It
I don't care how.
I still want to
I've
watch
had people
it.
spoil a bunch of shit for me, and I still watch it and be enthralled and amazed at what
Got it.
happened. Like,
But when a real twist comes, like when somebody gets killed,
The main character getting off to something, or don't spoil. Like,
I don't wanna-
and that's why I personally, if I know I can't see it when it's out, my definition of a spoiler is like, remember when we were Your Honor. I had season 2 of Your Honor before it even aired on Showtime. That would be a spoiler.
True.
If I'm sitting here telling you what happens on these and nobody can watch it. But if it's out and you can see it, that's not a spoiler to me. You just watching it at your own time. I don't have to wait for you. Nobody else is waiting. People want to talk about this shit, especially when it's something good that's very popular. There's going to be a lot of people to watch it and talk about it.
Yeah, stay your ass off the internet.
Stay your ass off the internet, because you can't police everybody else and say, yo, y'all shouldn't say this. Y'all shouldn't talk about this. That shit is just irresponsible.
So there should be some type of spoiler Venelago for this.
like I think that the 1 day thing that Ice is talking about with the app, I think that's inconsiderate. Because everybody might not have the app. Everybody don't know the shit drops at 12 o'clock the day before. And if I want to watch it at 9 o'clock that night, I don't think a nigga should be on Instagram at 1:00 at 1 o'clock. Like, yo, damn, they killed Ghost. I think that's some bullshit.
Neutral button.